What's up, YouTube? M40 here. We have a couple of deck profiles that I've been wanting to look at. We're going to be looking at the third place Irish Open deck profile. I'm actually very happy to be talking about Infernoid because I'm very disappointed that Infernoid didn't have a better representation at the YCS, and I think some of the mentalities that people have been viewing towards the deck might not necessarily be correct. Maybe going second is the better approach for the deck, and I think that was something that we are seeing here from the third place finish. The deck is geared towards a more successful going second as opposed to going first. Going first is more of the metaverse orientation, and going first in a deck that you really honestly want 6 cards. You have hand traps to stunt your opponent's movements and things like that. But I think it's very important to know where you're focusing and things like that, because if you're trying for anything else, honestly, you're not going to have a necessarily good time on here. And then we're going to have a 38th place deck profile from the YCS Spyrals on this video, so you get to that in a little bit. But first off, I got to say, I'm very happy to see Infernoids doing anything in this current format. Yes, I know format shifts literally in a week to 2 weeks, but it's still pretty important to talk about these things out there. Remember, Lair in Darkness is that new beautiful field spell that makes all dark, or makes everything on the field that's a monster dark, except for an asshole masterpiece. And then once per turn, if you attribute a monster you control to activate an effect, you can attribute 1 dark monster your opponent controls, even though you do not control it. And once per turn, during the end phase, special summon as many torment tokens as possible to the turn player's field in defense mode, up to the number of monsters attributed this turn while this card was face up. I mean, you know, your opponent gets tokens, but for the most part, you don't really give a fuck. I'll be honest with you. I mean, maybe in some world where you backfire and you fuck up killing your opponent, maybe it might be an issue, but for the most part, not really. So, let's dig into this. Triple Ahirima, the discard search for a Lair of Darkness. Also the fact it's a level 4. Attribute 1 dark monster to draw a card, or if you attribute a dark monster other than this card to activate this effect, and add 1 dark monster with 2,000 or more defense deck to your hand. Something kind of gimmicky. Triple Ash Blossom, triple Droll Knockbird, triple Ghost Ogre. Once again, very important to understand that you are focusing on the hand trap aspect of the world, and I think it's very important to understand what you're going for when you're playing this deck. Massive hand trap advantage, flooding your opponent out of the game with Infernoids as your secondary strategy. Remember, all your Infernoids let you tribute a monster to remove something from your opponent's graveyard. And then we also have triple Decatron, 2 Deviati, 2 Harmadic, 2 Anaku, 2 Petruli, 2 Seismitis, and 1 Sagetti. Like I said, a lot of people have this mentality about playing 60 cards with this deck. You don't always have to play 60. I don't even know if it's really correct to, because we only have 1 Grass Looks Greener. I assume maybe if you're going to have some success, it's fine. But slimming down the numbers for this to make sure that you get your optimal numbers is absolutely fine. Triple Lair of Darkness, 1 Monster Gate, 1 Monster Reborn, triple Void Imagination, triple Void Vanishment. Like I said, Imagination Station, and somebody's going to make a drinking game out of how many times did Robbie say something. But Imagination Station's a fucking phenomenal card for this deck. The fact that this deck has a fucking boss monster that just lets you dump 6 in the graveyard for free, this card's insane. And then triple Void Feast, this card's also insane. This deck has so much potential going for it just in its power structuring. Like, I'm actually surprised we don't see more success with this. In the extra deck, 1 Underclock Taker, 1 Mastermind Archfiend, 1 Electromite, 1 Doolittle Chimera, 1 Decode, 1 Clara and Rushka, 1 Borreload, 1 Baguski, 1 Dante, 1 Biels, 1 copy of our friend Tiara, triple of our friend Nistus, and 1 Dragon Buster. Once again, putting a little bit more focus on your standard. I really don't want my opponent to mess with me cards, honestly. I think that's the best way to go about it. And then down here in the extra deck, 2 Gamma Seal, triple Ghost Reaper, 2 Designated from the Grave. Once again, I've never seen 3. Triple Shared Ride, triple Twin Twister, and 2 Dimensional Barrier. I really like this as a concept. I'm definitely going to be messing around with this. Obviously, a few things change once we get the Nightmares in literally a week. But for the most part, this is a fresh idea. It gives a good mentality towards players had they mess around with things, but we'll see. And then the next list over here. This is Spyrals for the current format. Now, he lost on the bubble, and that's why I wanted to profile his deck. Spyrals, they just keep getting the blunt end of the stick here. I actually have his tournament report as well, for those of you that are interested. He sent this to me over Discord, but unfortunately, finishing out, getting that last round loss to True Draco definitely feels bad, man. But anyway, without further ado, I gotta also say, well, cheers to all of you Spiral players out there. I love the deck about as much as anybody else. I don't want to let it die, but it's a good combo deck to have on the back burner, knowing the combos, knowing what you can do. And I hate fucking Dragon Ravine in this deck. It's literally how I feel about this. So, triple Ash Blossom, triple Ghost Ogre. No Draw and Lock Birds, no Gammas in this particular variant. I don't mind Gamma in this build, but we don't have Maxi, so honestly, what I want to consider for hand traps, not really. It's cute, but to what effect? It's just that. One Drone, one Last Resort, one Master Plan, one Quick Fix, one Sleeper, triple Super Agent, and triple Spiral Tough. And then we also have one Foolish Burial Goods. Actually, this was something that caught my eye. No regular version of your standard geared special summon from the hand, just Foolish Burial Goods to drop in Rescue. Two Forbidden Chalice, two Mind Control, one Monster Reborn, one 1-for-1, one Pseudospace, one Raigeki, one Rhoda, one Soul Charge, two Big Red, one Resort, triple Terraforming, two Twin Twister, one Goblin, and two Rescue. God, the combo ability that I think that this version gives to the deck, I actually really like this. Depending on which immunity your opponent picks on a Masterpiece, you might be able to blow out correctly, but you're also playing a combo deck. And the one thing I have to tell you about the combo deck is, unless you deploy Sleepy Boy, you might have a particular bad time in some matchups. It's kind of a sad way to look at it, but this is your win con. Still always will be your win con, just for how insane he actually is. Then the extra deck down here, one Underclock Taker, one Trigate, two Double Helix, one Proxy Dragon, one Link Karibo, one World Chalice Priestess Ib, Electromite, Firewall, Decode, one Borrowman, one Totally Awesome, one High Priestess, one Black Rose, and one Dragon Cannon. And then the side deck, two Droll and Lockbird, triple Ghost Reaper, triple Winged Dragon Raw Sphere Mode, one Dweller, two Called by the Grave, one Twin Twister, and triple Evenly Matched. I actually really like the fact that everyone is starting to adopt towards Reaper in the TCG. It says a lot. You guys remember Maxi? I remember Maxi. But you think this is bad. Wait until we have to take out Kagari and trash like that. You know, still a lot to come. His matchups from Mr. That Guy. He played Chaos Max round 1, 1-2-1. Round 2 was against Pendulum Magician. Round 3 was against World Chalice. At this point, we're X2. Round 4, ABC. Round 5, True Draco. Round 6, Trickstar. Round 7 was 60 card Dino. Man, this man really pulled this through, X2. Round 8 was Pendulum Magician. Round 9 was Pendulum FTK. He said, funny story about round 9. He won the dice roll and went first and FTK'd me. Game 2, I let him go first and I opened Cherries. Game 3, I opened Droll and Lockbird plus Ogre. And then round 10, he got 2-0'd by True Draco. You know it's your day when you get Gatekeepered by True Draco and you just get fucking 2-0'd. Saddest day of your life. I think had this deck had a little bit more of a chance, quite possibly, it would have been very nice to have seen this deck be successful today, especially coming out of YCS Memphis. We would have seen a Spiral on top cutter, boom, been like, what? No way. But finishing X3 is not bad, especially when you finish X2 day 1, fucking 6-2, and then you win your last round, and then you get, unfortunately, like I said, Gatekeepered. Not really much you can do about it, but this is the X2 deck profile that could have made it. Sad day, but nonetheless, still keep in mind the mentalities and things of True Draco. And from the Irish Open list as well, please give Infernoids some consideration. I think they've got a lot going for them, honestly. But what do you guys think about these deck profiles? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about these fun lists. And that's all I've got for you guys today. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'm deucing the fuck on out. Peace out, guys. The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out VanCole40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel. And join me and House of Champions on the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. We'll be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.